Good morning, neighbors. It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, and you are tuned in to the Murphy Morning Show. I am your host, Sara, here to walk with you through the latest news, weather, and community happenings around Murphy and our mountain neighbors this morning. Grab that first cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and let us ease into this new day together. Let us start with some of the top local stories shaping life around Cherokee County and our corner of the mountains. Authorities continue to focus on fire safety and prevention after a Blairsville man was arrested in connection with a series of suspicious fires along the North Carolina and Georgia state line, including in the Martins Creek community. Investigators say multiple brush and wooded area fires were reported starting back in late December of last year near Tate Road, and then again this February closer to Martins Creek, drawing a coordinated response from the North Carolina Forest Service, the Georgia Forest Service, the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office, and Murphy Police. Officials are stressing that intentionally set fires are not pranks, but serious crimes that put firefighters, neighbors, and homes at risk, and they are promising to aggressively pursue anyone who endangers the community this way. Closer to home, Cherokee County law enforcement remains in the spotlight this week as new Law and Order reports detail ongoing arrests and jail activity in Murphy and Cherokee County. While the full reports sit behind a paywall, the headlines point to continuing efforts by local officers to respond to disturbances, handle warrants, and deal with suspects who sometimes resist or scuffle during arrests. It is a reminder of the daily challenges our local deputies and officers face and of the importance of community support and accountability as they work to keep our area safe. Traffic safety has also been in the news after a two-vehicle crash in the Hiwassee Dam area recently shut down a stretch of Highway 294. Firefighters from Hiwassee Dam had to secure the scene and manage traffic after a pickup reportedly rear-ended a sedan late Friday afternoon, leaving the highway blocked for a period while responders worked. It is another gentle nudge for all of us who drive these curvy mountain roads. Give yourself extra time, watch your speed, and stay off the phone so everyone can make it home safely. In Andrews, town leaders earlier this year officially lifted the state of emergency that had been declared in late January after severe winter weather moved through the area. With conditions improving, Andrews has now fully rescinded that emergency order, returning operations to normal. Still, officials are using the moment to remind folks to stay prepared with basic supplies, backup heat sources, and a plan for family check-ins when winter storms or strong spring systems roll through the valley again. On the brighter side of the news, our local communities are already looking ahead to warmer days and big spring gatherings. Downtown Murphy is gearing up for the Murphy Spring Festival coming up in early May, with plans for live music, food trucks, vendors, kids' activities, and a beer and wine garden filling up Tennessee Street and Valley River Avenue. Organizers say they expect thousands of visitors and are encouraging local artists, food trucks, and sponsors to get involved to help make this one of the biggest and most joyful days of the year in downtown Murphy. Sports fans around the county are still buzzing about the strong postseason run by the Andrews Lady Wildcats basketball team, who punched their ticket into the State One Final Four earlier this month. That success has been a real point of pride not just for Andrews, but for the whole region, giving students, families, and fans something to cheer for together, even as the community works through tougher news stories. All right, let us take a look at the weather for Murphy, North Carolina over the next 3 days so you can plan your week. For today, Wednesday, March 18th, expect a cool but seasonable day around Murphy. Afternoon highs will top out right around the middle 60s, while overnight lows drop down into the lower 30s, so you will want a jacket if you are out early or late. Skies should be mostly clear to partly cloudy, with just a slight chance of a stray shower and a light breeze making it feel crisp in the shade. Tomorrow, Thursday, March 19th, temperatures take a noticeable dip, with highs struggling to reach the lower to middle 50s and overnight lows falling into the upper 20s. Expect breezier conditions and a mix of sun and clouds, with a small chance of an isolated shower or flurry in the higher elevations as cooler, drier air moves in. It will be a good day for layers, especially if you are headed out before sunrise or after dinner. By Friday, March 20th, we start to rebound a bit. Afternoon highs should climb back into the middle 50s, with nighttime lows in the lower 30s. Skies look partly sunny overall, with only a low chance of any precipitation, and winds easing compared to Thursday. It should feel like a typical early spring day in the mountains, cool but comfortable if you find a sunny spot. And while we are here in the weather corner, this is a perfect time for a quick favor. If you enjoy starting your day with the Murphy Morning Show, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and absolutely slam that notification bell so you never miss a morning update. If you find value in these local news, weather, and community stories, please share the channel with a friend, a neighbor, or a family member who might appreciate staying connected too. Your support helps keep this little mountain show going. Now, let us talk about what is coming up around town and in our nearby communities so you can mark those calendars and maybe make some plans. Looking just back to this past weekend and ahead to next month, downtown Murphy has been leaning into its second Saturday Shop and Sip events, and another one is on the calendar for Saturday, April 11th, from 2 o'clock in the afternoon until 5 o'clock in the evening. Local shops and restaurants will be open with special deals, and folks can stroll downtown, enjoy some refreshments, and support small businesses while the weather slowly warms. It is a laid-back way to reconnect with neighbors and discover a new favorite store or cafe. A little further out, but big enough to plan for now, is that Murphy Spring Festival on Saturday, May 2nd, right in downtown. Tennessee Street and Valley River Avenue will be closed off and turned into one big street party with live music across multiple genres, food trucks, arts and crafts vendors, a kids' carnival area, and a beer and wine garden showcasing regional breweries and wineries. The festival typically runs through the afternoon into the evening, with fireworks planned for that night, so you may want to think ahead about parking, bringing a light jacket for after dark, and staying hydrated as you enjoy the day. Over the mountain in Blairsville, the Union County and Blairsville area has a full calendar of spring events this March, including wine tours, live music, chili cook-offs, and community fundraisers spread throughout the month. For neighbors willing to make the short drive, you can find weekend activities like wine tastings at local vineyards, themed bingo or trivia nights, and special holiday events such as an Easter egg hunt as we get closer to the end of March. If you do head that way, give yourself extra travel time, watch for ongoing roadwork or weather, and always plan for a safe ride home. Back here at home, volunteer days are also a big part of life in Murphy. The town calendar highlights Riverwalk volunteer work days in early March, and more of those kinds of projects are likely to pop up as the weather improves, and groups like Mountain True and local clubs focus on trail cleanup and riverbank care. If you are looking for a way to give back, keep an eye on local postings and social media pages for chances to join a workday, bring gloves and sturdy shoes, and enjoy a day outside doing something good for our shared backyard. As always, if you are hosting a community event in or around Murphy, Andrews, Peachtree, Blairsville, or Blue Ridge, you can help spread the word by making sure it is posted on local calendars and community boards so neighbors can find it and join in. That is going to do it for us this morning, friends. Thank you for spending part of your Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, here with me on the Murphy Morning Show. I am Sara, and it is truly a privilege to help you start your day with news, weather, and a reminder that we are all in this little mountain community together. Take good care of yourselves, be extra kind on the roads and in the checkout lines, and remember to check on a neighbor who might need a smile today. I will be back with you tomorrow morning. Until then, have a safe, peaceful, and hopeful day.